right sheets so that your skin is not connecting to the sheets itself and sweating and having issues that most people have, especially women at latter parts of their lives when they start developing menopause.
Sleep apnea and respiratory specialist Gregory Arno. That's all we have for you today. I'm Warren Bertram. Thanks for listening. Join us next time for another edition of Get the Facts.
The Betting, Gaming and Lotteries Commission, BGLC, advises the public that placing bets on websites that are unlicensed in Jamaica is against the law. Don't risk losing money or having your personal information stolen. Protect yourself. Only use betting platforms licensed by the BGLC. Bet smart. Bet safe. Bet legally. A message from the Betting, Gaming and Lotteries Commission. A production of the Jamaica Information Service, the voice of Jamaica.
Nationwide 90 FM, continuing the tradition of fair, fearless, and factual reporting.
Jamaica's poverty rate has dropped from 16.7% to 8.2%. As the government's economic program begins to pay off, our country is heading towards sustained growth. We are building Jamaica. The time by the office of the Prime Minister is
4 minutes after 9.
You're inside the Consumer Hour with Nora Gay Banton.
Good morning to you. It is Friday. It's Friday, September 26, 2025. We are alive and well, and for that we give God thanks. Good morning to you. If you're listening on the 90 FM band, 90.3, 90.5, 90.7, or 90.9, thank you so much for joining us on your radio. We appreciate your company there. If you're listening and watching on our YouTube channel, top of the morning to you. The channel is Nationwide 90 FM Live 2. So, excuse me. Go on over there if you want to see the action live in studio. Remember to subscribe as well. Click the notification bell so that you can be notified when we go live. And if you found this video, then click the like button. Like up the live. All right. Saying good morning to, let me see who's first in the chat this morning. Ines Campbell Murray. Good morning to you. Roger Smart. Top of the morning to you as well. Philip Jackson. Corrine. Good morning to you guys. Sonia Hutton. D. Links. Monique Hunter, good morning to ya, and all the others over there in the YouTube chat. Top of the morning to you guys. Errol, good morning to you as well. Thank you for joining us on the YouTube platform. If you are listening from our mobile app, Revo News, go on over to the Apple App Store and the Google Play Store and download the app for free. Engage with the new features on the mobile app. And if you're listening from our website, revonews.ai, good morning to you. Thank you for making it Nationwide 90 FM. I'm also live on TikTok, so I'm going to say good morning to my TikTok family over there. Top of the morning to the TikTok peeps. Big up on yourself every time. This morning, the hour is still brought to you by JPS. However, we will not have any special guest from JPS today, but we will still be taking your calls. So if you have any JPS related matters, give us a call.
The hour between 9 and 10 is brought to you by JPS, powering what matters.
And vibes, and through it all there's a glow inside. Let's keep our shine alive.
From the market to the factory floors, from the hillside green to golden shores,
we're reaching heights, our energy that lights the sky.
JPS, powering what matters.
All right. So, as I usually say on a Friday, if you have any JPS-related matters, today is the best day to call. If JPS is not listening on any other day, I know on Friday at least one person from JPS is listening. So, if you have any JPS-related matters or consumer-related matters in general, please give us a call. The numbers to call 876-630-9371. There's also 630-9372, 630-9373, 630-9374, and 618-8255. And of course, if you are unable to call us, you can leave your issues in the YouTube chat and we will try our best to respond to you there. And if we need further information from you, then you can give us a call or we will give you some instructions on how to reach out to us so that we can talk a little bit more about your issue. Faith, good morning.
Faye. Yes, this is Faye.
Okay, Faye. All right. Good morning, yes. Faye.
Good morning. I would like to speak with the Miss Banton concerning JPS with a problem that I have.
Yes, this is Miss Banton speaking.
Okay. Good morning again.
Good morning.
My right name is Everlyn Harrison.
Everlyn. All right.
I'm calling from Alexandria, a little district in Rosetta.
Yes.
I have a problem with JPS from April with a highlight bill. In April, I get $55,000, which I have a 2-bedroom house, and I have a standing fridge, washing machine, 2 of us live, me and my husband. I am 65 and my husband is older than me. We not ever drink ice water, miss. So, we get a light bill in April for $55,000.
What does your bill usually come to before that high
My bill usually come to like $12,000, $15,000, $16,000. We don't have a stable bill.
Okay.
So, I called JP. I went down by Finance Bay at the head office. When I go down there, they give me a phone to talk to. I don't know who. But anyway, I talk. I didn't get any result. So I come back and I call the head office in Kingston. And I get through to them. They said, I'm going to send somebody come and look at the light.
Okay.
And then give me some extension to pay it. Then the JPS sent the person. They said that I have the problems. Is the meter box need to be changed. I change it, and I do whatever they say must do. Then they send back another bill miss for, I think was 22 or 42, something like that anyhow.
Did you pay off the 50?
Yes, I pay off the 50 because they give me extension.
To pay.
So they send back, I think this, after the 55, I get like 22, then I get 42. They are like, but anyhow, I get in touch with OUR.
Right.
And OUR call them and investigate it and tell them must put on back the light. So they put on back the light and they give me another extension. I pay again. So I think this month I get $16,000. I paid the $16,000. No, last month I get $16,000.
All right.
This month is supposed to be the 11th. I get $42,000. And I call them and I tell them must send back somebody come and look because I get the electrician and do whatsoever they said I must do. Nobody don't come as yet.
Hold on. The issue identified was with your meter, wasn't it so?
Yes.
And
meter.
Was the meter replaced or was the issue with the meter solved?
Yes, it's solved. I solve it and I call them and I tell them
So it was something that your electrician could have done to fix?
Yes.
Okay, and you got your electrician to come and fix it?
Yes.
And then the bill after that came to 16,000?
Yes.
All right, so you would have thought now that, all right, it's back to normal.
Yes, which I say when I get the 16,000, I say I know that they rob me, but anyway, I will work with it.
Okay.
So I pay the $16,000. Now the light come to pay the 11th of August, September.
It come to
42,000.
So it would seem either the issue was either not fixed or it is back.
But miss, I told them must come and check it out.
When did you call him?
I called him in this September month.
Okay, earlier in this month.
Yes.
And
I don't have the $42,000 to pay, but where I'm concerned now, miss, I get the light bill to pay in October. I think is $53,000, miss.
Oh, so you didn't pay the 42 yet?
I didn't pay the 42 as yet because I don't have it to pay, and I tell them must come and
look at the issue.
Yes, that I can get it fixed. If it belongs to if I should fix it.
Yes.
So
all right, we're gonna take your information because it's clear that something is wrong. But in the meantime, while JPS is getting in contact with you, I would also suggest that if you have access to an electrician, get an electrician to do a whole scale check. Just check around the house for any other issues, because there may be, not saying that this is the issue, it could be that the meter needs to be replaced, it could be a JPS issue, but I'm saying just to ensure that you are in the right, get your electrician to do a proper check of the entire house.
Yes, I do that, miss.
Okay, you did that already?
Already.
Okay, all right, fair. So stay on the line. Let's see if we can get in touch with JPS for you. JPS, you've gone to this house already to check, but the problem seems to be reoccurring. It went back down to usual before, but now it's back 42 in 1 month and then 53 for another month.
Yes, because when I called them the other day, they said that they see where somebody should come and check, but it can take up to 1 month.
Wow.
But when if I continue to use that like this, and I already owe almost $100,000,
you won't have
and
to
next
pay.
month again another bill come. You not can afford it, miss.
Yeah, you won't.
Don't can afford it.
Yeah, I understand that. So JPS, please just see if you can get someone to come as soon as possible for me. You said your name is Evelyn?
Yes, Miss Evelyn Harris.
Miss Evelyn here. She's unable to pay the 42 that came for September. October's bill is 53, and she's worried about what might come for the following month. So JPS, please, asking you for some urgent assistance here. Stay on the line. Give Michelle, our producer, your information, and let's see if we can assist. All right?
Okay, thank you.
All right. We take a break and come back with more.
Decorate and redecorate your space with water-resistant, colorful, and fast-drying paints from Edgechem Paints. The time by Edgechem Paints, changing lives 1 gallon at a time, is
9:16.
Beat the heat with Fontana Pharmacy and ATL. From August 18th to September 19th, spend $10,000 or more at any Fontana Pharmacy island-wide, and you'll have a chance to win amazing prizes. And the grand prize, a brand new AC unit from ATL. Simply write your full name, telephone number, social media handle, and email on the back of your receipt and place it in the entry box in store. Conditions apply. Visit our socials and website for more details. Authorized under the Section 58(3) of the Betting, Gaming and Lotteries Act.
Jamaica rise, we're built with fire, passion and vibes, and through it all there's a glow inside. people shine a light.
From the market to the factory floors, from the hillside green to golden shores.
We're reaching heights, our energy that lights the sky.
JPS, power in what matters.
Good morning. You're back here inside the Consumer Hour on Nationwide 90 FM. I'm Noragay Banton. We're taking your calls this morning. The numbers to call 876-630-9371, and that goes up to 4, and 618-8255. Just before we go to Derek, who is on the phone lines, just a general comment where your electrical wiring at your house is concerned. Ruthlin always talks about, checking certain things, ensuring that everything is okay, because these things can hike your bill. Sometimes there's a wiring issue and you don't know, and it's hiking your bill. If you're plugging in things in your house and the plug a spark, there's an issue. That's not a usual thing. Something needs to be checked, so check it out. Check your fridge rubber, as someone on my TikTok here is reminding me. Just ensure that the rubber on the fridge door, it's sealed properly, so that there's not cool air escaping the fridge and the fridge working overtime to keep the contents cool, which would run up the electricity bill. So there are certain things, just checking your house to ensure that everything is okay electrically, so that if your bill comes to a certain amount, say, well, I check my things, so it's not me, so something wrong on JPS end. All right, simple stuff you can do to ensure that your bill stays at a certain level and is not hiked. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that's always the issue, but we know that there are times when the meter isn't working and there are issues on JPS's end. So just saying, it works both ways. You check your stuff, and JPS is also responsible to ensure that everything is all right from their end. We go to the phone lines now. Derek, good morning. Hi, Derek.
Yes. It's very comforting to hear that the JPS actually listens into this segment, this part of your presentation.
Yes.
I am calling on as the president of the Citizens Association in Golden Spring, West Rural St. Andrew.
Yes.
And I was advised that a truck had hit two light poles on Valley View Road, which is off Stock Farm Road. So Valley View Road is where the problem is, and as a result of it hitting the two poles, it dislocated them. One pole is actually a support pole for the other. Mm-hmm. So it dislocated both poles, and they are now at an incline. The wires are sagging, and be those wires high tension or otherwise, I have no means of testing, and I don't want to test those.
Then you should.
But they are 1 foot above ground and posing a clear and present danger to everybody, including children.
Okay.
We asked them if they can expedite the replanting of the poles and tensioning back the wires up high. Those wires belong about 15 feet high.
When did the accident happen?
It happened about 2 months ago. But
2 months? Wow.
Persons have been calling, but we haven't gotten any response.
Okay.
So we are trying yet again.
Do you have a number that's on the pole?
No, I don't have a number.
All right, but it's Valley View Drive.
Valley View Road.
Valley View Road.
Stock Farm Road in Golden Spring.
All right.
And they can't miss it because they see the wire at ground level.
Yes. Valley View Road off Stock Farm Road in Golden Spring.
West Rural.
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah, man, no problem. So JPS, an accident caused a pole and its supporting pole to go down on Valley View Road, which is off Stock Farm Road in Golden Spring, about 2 months ago. The wires are hanging low. Residents aren't sure if there is electricity running through, or nobody's going to, risk it to find out. but residents have been calling, asking for JPS to come and just fix this issue, bring back the poles, replant them, and get the wires back up to the height that they should be, because 1 foot off the ground is too low. And anything can happen with children or anybody passing. You don't want there to be another incident that may lead to fire. So JPS, another one here for you in Golden Spring, Valley View Road off Stock Farm Road. A pole went down because of a motor vehicle accident, and its supporting pole also went down. So that one needs urgent attention, urgent like 2 months ago, JPS. So another one there for you. I see someone in the comments saying I should have told Miss Evelyn, which is something it came to mind while I was speaking to her, but it slipped me. I should have said, I hope she's still listening, that if you can, and this goes to anybody else who may experience a similar situation, if you get a really high bill, it's not something that you are accustomed to, and as far as you know, your consumption hasn't changed, it's something that you wish to query or you are currently querying. While that is happening, I suggest you pay what you usually pay. Put some money on it so that the months don't come on and the bills keep piling up on you, the high bills, while JPS takes their time to sort out whatever it is or find out what the problem is. Pay what you usually pay. So for Miss Evelyn, she says her bills usually come to between 12 and 16,000. Pay 14 if you can for that month, which is what you would have usually paid, on a monthly basis. Pay 14 each month if you can. Pay something so that when the time comes, one, JPS can see that you are not intending on being delinquent. You actually want to pay your bill. It's just that this very high bill is not something you can afford. And two, when the time comes, it's not a huge cost that is just there piling up on your bill. So pay what you can or pay what your bill usually comes to on a monthly basis while you query what is happening with the bills. All right, good. Who else do we have on the phone lines? Joan, good morning.
Morning, Norgay. How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Not so good where JPS is concerned.
Oh, no.
Okay, so I applied for 2 prepaid meter on my property.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to go online and upload documents, right. And they were not accepted because they were having some issues. So I went to Woodland Road, and the customer service rep did everything. But yet still they accept one and reject the other. I went back and got it fixed. They came on the 16th of September to install 1 meter, and they said they couldn't install the other one because it was not on their agenda. Right.
Yeah, okay.
So I decided to go back on the app and on the chat to ask why, since the 16th of September, they have 5 working days to come and put the electricity between the meters so I could get light. Last night, the young man is saying that, your reference number was cancelled because the technician could not find the location. I said, but they were there on the 16th. And I gave written instruction as to where they could find the property.
Yeah.
And now he's telling me he can't tell me when I will be getting light.
You see,
from the 16th of September, and it should be 5 working days. I need a light, and they don't work on weekends. And he can't tell me when they'll be coming because the technician could not find the location.
You see, and that's a silly excuse. Not going to accept that one from JPS because, as you said, you gave clear instructions to where the property is. And even you are saying the technician came before. It may not be the same technician. It could be that they probably couldn't find it. However, when you are sending, pardon?
It's not back to, it's in Kingston.
I know. But what I'm saying is, when you are sending a technician to do a job at someone's house or wherever the property is, you would give an address, I am sure.
Yes.
If the customer had put any other specific instructions, redirections, I am sure you would have given that to the technician who would be driving to the location.
Correct.
There is a file for you at JPS with a contact number. I'm sure an email address. Email probably gone too far because it's not as immediate as a call. But I'm sure there's a contact number.
Yes.
Based on what you are saying, you didn't receive any call from anybody to say, hello, we are lost. Where is your place?
I did not.
So it sounds like this technician set out to go to the premises, look for the address, drive around, couldn't find the exact address, and just turn back. You had a full agenda and you say, well, I'm not waste no more time on this, I'm gone. No attempt to call the customer. No attempt to reach out in any other way to find the place. And then on top of that, you are going to now tell the customer you don't know when you can send another technician because they couldn't find the place. It's not the customer fault.
No, to ask him to expedite it and they can't tell me. And
JPS, unacceptable, because in the first place, Joan applied for 2, and it was no fault of hers that one went through and the other never got through. That was sorted out, and when the time came for the other one to be done, technician could not find the place and the reference number closed out. No, JPS, no, I'm so sorry. And then on top of that, we cannot tell you when somebody will be able to come back. No JPS. No JPS. No.
I told him I'm going to report it to OUR so that I could get my compensation because they have a contract that says that you will get your light within
5 days, working days. And the 16th of September was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 working days ago. So it's way beyond the 5 days that JPS stipulated, and the excuse given or the reason given for not coming within the 5 days is
absurd.
No, JPS. Stay on the line, JPS. We're gonna take this information, we're gonna give it to you, and we're gonna ask you kindly to expedite this process. This should have been done from the 16th. Get one of your technicians to just do this installation because Joan applied for her meter quite a while ago. All right? We're up on the break. Joan, stay on the line. Give Michelle your information. JPS, please expedite this one so that it can be sorted as quickly as possible. These are paying customers who are willing to pay their bills and get their electricity legally. Don't force them into frustration. We take a break and come back with more.
Spectrum Insurance Brokers provides quality insurance coverage and risk management services. The time by Spectrum Insurance Brokers Limited, setting the industry standards, is
9:31.
Do it for your best life. Great. Go check your HIV status. Great. So keep your life trending, no pretending. Me I tell yourself it, do it for you. Every time you are link with a condom, coulda Ozzy, coulda wife, coulda be a random. Condom connect and protect your profile. Be your own fan. Do it for your best life. Great. Do it for your best life. Great. Don't put yourself at risk. Condom connect every time. Do it for your best life.
Since 1995, we've been your go-to source for everything related to billiards, amusement machines, and electronics. With locations at 1A Lindsay Terrace, Kingston 10, and the Village Plaza, Big Bridge, Savannah, Lamar, we offer top-quality pool table parts and accessories, cutting-edge gaming machines, and more. We also specialize in assembly, sales, and service of amusement machines. We provide unmatched customer service, expert solutions, and products tailored to your needs. Who are we? We are Eclipse Enterprise. Telephone 876-960-3891. Good morning. You're back here inside the Consumer Hour on Nationwide 90 FM. I'm Nora Gay Banton. We are taking your calls this morning. Remember the numbers to call: 876-630-9371. That goes up to 4, and 618-8255. Katie Buello in the YouTube chat says, Nora, JPS sends technicians to go to people's property. They switch the meters up, set them wrong. People paying person's bill, and when you go to JPS, they said they did not send anyone to the property. Huh? What? So you are saying, Katie Buello, JPS technicians came to your property to change your meter. When they did the changing of the meter or meters, they put them back incorrectly. And so the readings, well, you're paying a bill that is not yours, essentially. That's what you're saying. And when you went to JPS, they're saying they didn't send anyone to the property. So who came to change a meter? And my mind quickly went to unscrupulous activities, but then I said to myself in that quick moment, if you were a thief or something, how would it benefit you to change what's the benefit in changing the meter? I don't understand that. That's a strange one. I don't know. Maybe they didn't look at the system correctly. Maybe something went wrong when they were checking the system to see if someone came. Because if the technician came and changed the meter and they just put them back incorrectly, then that should be registered somewhere in JPS's system. Because they came and put in new meters, took the old meters, and yeah. So yeah, something went. Maybe they went to the wrong house and changed the wrong meters. I don't know. Did you apply? Did you have a previous issue with your meter, or were you on like the old meter and were they changing out that old meter? Something right. KJWE said yes, Nora. He's saying yes, Nora. It happened to me and my neighbor on the other side of the house. Interesting. So this is a regular thing. Well, JPS, please ensure that your technicians are going to the correct addresses and putting back the meters where they ought to be, because two persons now saying meter change out and it change out in the wrong place, and I don't know how you solve that problem, because somebody would have to come back and take out the meter. Katie Buello says, Nora, they are tenants. It's very strange. They send contractors and they misplace the meters, and then bills are mixed up. So how they found out, I told them to look on the bill and go and match it to the meter. Oh, okay. So it's you tell them to go and look on the bill and match it to the meter, and so they realize it did mix up. Well, JPS, you have some issues here that you need to sort out, where your technicians are putting in the meters in the wrong place. And that is a major problem, because it means essentially that you are paying someone else's bill. And if that person is not a very conservative person, that is problem. Lorraine, good morning.
Good morning, Nora.
Good morning.
Yes, I'm calling because I have two issues that I kind of want to query. One first is flow. I had some, like $1,000 on my phone from Flow. However, because I did not use it, Flow take it away.
What do you mean? It should expire though.
Right, but it expires and removed.
Removed?
Yes.
First time hearing that one.
So when I called in to the office, they said that because I did not use it, so they take it away and they remove it.
Was it free credit that you got?
No. I purchased and put it on my phone, but I did not use it. I have it on the phone. I know it has expired, of course, but when I go on the phone to
top up again,
right,
exactly.
I realize that the figure is incorrect. When I call them about the money that was supposed to be there, they told me that I did not use it, so
they took it back.
Yes. No, they didn't took it back because it wasn't theirs in the first place.
No, they took it.
Away.
Yes, okay. So, every day I think, it can't get any more strange with Flo. And then somebody comes and, renews the frustration with Flo. Now, Flo, you are telling me a customer of yours bought $1,000 worth of credit, put it on their phone. The customer did not use that $1,000 knowingly. The customer knew that it would have expired. But usually the policy is, if it expires, when you top up, that expired credit is renewed. So if your $1,000 expire and you put on $100, you now have $1,100 worth of usable credit. That's how I know it to be from ever since. Flo, you are now telling me that someone used them money, buy them credit, and it don't use, so you take it. What authority does Flo have? And based on what Lorraine is saying, she called Flo to find out why the credit disappeared, and they outrightly said, you did not use it, so we took it. Right, Lorraine?
That's correct.
No, Flo. How me spend my money and buy credit, and your chip is not expired, your SIM card is not expired, they didn't take away your number, so you still have use of your number. So, Flo, I buy my credit. I put my credit on my phone. The time pass and I don't use it, so it expire fine. And you take it? How? We're gonna assume there was an error here. Right? So, Flo, we're just gonna assume something went wrong, right? And we are gonna take Lorraine's information, Flo. You're gonna give her a call, and you're gonna let her know that the $1,000 will be back on her phone ASAP. Because unless it was credit that Flo was giving away, and Lorraine never used it, so you take it back, there is no way Flo can take back credit that was bought by a customer. The customer paid for it. That coming like you go to a restaurant and you buy one food and something happen and you just never eat the food, and the people them say, well, you didn't eat it, so we have to take it back. Nonsense. I'm seeing someone on my TikTok live saying it happened to me last week. Now I'm becoming concerned. I am becoming concerned. Flo, is it that you have a new policy where customers who do not use credit that they buy within the time allotted, when it expires, you take it, Flo? Is that a new policy? Someone from Flo, please explain. Flo, I'm gonna assume. I'm gonna stay on the side of caution, and I'm going to assume this was an error. So Lorraine, stay on the line, please. Give Michelle your information.
Before
you have another
here,
issue.
so yes.
Yeah, go ahead.
This one is checking out. In last year, there was a power cut in our area.
Mm-hmm.
In the long run, what happened? It damaged my air condition. So I spoke to JPS about it.
Mm-hmm.
To get some information what's going to happen because of the power cut. When it comes back on, it leaks the unit. So the unit was, I was able to use it. And I was to replace it. So when I check into JPS before I did so, trying to get some claims on what is happening.
Right.
When JPS did their part, they said it's not on them. It's on neighbors with trees on the line.
Oh.
So that's what would have cost it.
Uh-huh.
So I send my information to the OUR.
Mm-hmm.
They said that they will check it out, but I have not received any information from them. However, because I said, you know what, can't be bothered, I went ahead and purchased one, a new one. But I'm still saying, where is the justice in this? And I'm just also querying too.
Mm-hmm.
Shouldn't it be that JPS were the entity that was supposed to be doing the debushing of their lines?
Well,
or am I incorrect with that one?
If the tree is on your neighbor's property, as in within their gate or their wall, then it is your neighbor's job. If it's on the main road nor if it's on the road, then it's if the tree is on the road and in the power line, or if there's bush on the power line that's on the road, then it's JPS's responsibility. But trees within your premises, on your property, is your responsibility. However, if it gets to a point where it looks dangerous and you don't want to risk it to cut it yourself, you can ask for assistance from JPS. But in truth and in fact, the trees on your property are your responsibility.
All right, but how JPS would have known that is the issue factually?
Well, did they come and look?
No, I called in. They asked me what happened. They said to send them an email. I have told them what happened. The light went. I heard the transformer hit. By the time it was back, then in the night, the next night, I realized that the AC unit is not working.
Right. Well, and you're wondering how they would have known that it was the neighbor's tree that caused the issue.
Right, because that was the report that they emailed to me after they said that they did their checks.
Well, maybe they sent a technician just to investigate the surroundings and see what was the issue. That's possible. That's possible. I'm not saying that's what happened. I don't know, but it's possible that they did send someone to just check what's happening in the area to see what could have caused the issue. But I would say though, read this issue. Please. Just give the OUR a call back, or if you have any email communication with them, just follow up on the email thread that you have with them. If not, give them a call back just to say that you put in a complaint and you're just checking on the status of that complaint.
Okay.
All right. So stay on the line though for the flow issue. We're going to take a break and we come back with more of your calls.
Fill all your prescriptions, get cosmetics and other pharmaceutical items at Mannings Hill Pharmacy, located at 34A Mannings Hill Road, Kingston. Telephone 924-6280. At Mannings Hill Pharmacy, they stock all the hard-to-get medication. The time by Mannings Hill Pharmacy is
9:46.
The following hurricane tip is brought to you by Domus Windows and Doors. Have a ground assessment done for the property. When this is done, the soil type that your property is built on is determined, and you would then know how susceptible your home would be to ground movements and if landslides are a possibility. The preceding hurricane tip was brought to you by Domus Windows and Doors. Telephone 876-619-1223.
Before you link, prevent HIV. PrEP makes it so easy. One pill before you
your link prevent HIV.
You wanna do your thing with your queen or your king?
Or I get a little frisky that make you flex risky.
Prep, are you extra bucketed?
To help you stay HIV negative.
Prep makes it so easy. One pill before your link prevent HIV. Prep tablets available at your clinic from the Ministry of Health and Wellness.
Are you ready to turn your sales and marketing skills into high earnings? Nationwide 90 FM is searching for business development executives to build lasting client relationships. If you have experience across all stages of the sales cycle and possess strong communication, negotiation, and time management skills with a proven sales track record, this opportunity is perfect for you. Join our team and work with the top corporate brands, media agencies, and of course, our on-air personalities. Enjoy networking opportunities, professional growth, and competitive commissions. Ready to take the next step? Send your resume to hr@nationwidenewsnetwork.com today. Good morning. You're back here inside the Consumer Hour on Nationwide 90 FM. I am Nora Gay Banton, and we're taking your calls just before we go back to the phone lines. You know, I said when I was speaking to Lorraine earlier with the flow issue, I said I'm gonna stay on the side of caution and hope that it's a mistake. But more and more, there are persons in the YouTube chat, persons on TikTok, persons are saying that it happened to them. And Flo, I hope with all my heart that there is a valid explanation for what is happening. I hope, Flo, that there is a valid explanation for what is happening. Because if there is no valid explanation, this is getting out of hand, or it is out of hand. And if there is no valid explanation, if this is just something that Flo is doing, I think it's time for the authorities to intervene now. It get bad now. If there is no valid explanation for Flo taking away the credit, the expired credit from people's phone that them buy, it out of hand. So I am going to still stay on the side of caution and say there is a glitch. There is an explanation. Flo will soon tell us why this has been happening. And I await that explanation. We go back to the phone lines. Scotty, good morning. Morning, Scotty.
Morning.
Morning. You know they call my grandpa Scotty. Yeah.
Morning again.
Good morning.
From the Linstead area.
In Linstead. All right. What's up in Linstead?
York Street to be exact.
Mm-hmm.
I have a concern with JPS. Especially when they do work. And again. When did he even come?
When what?
When JPS come
yes.
to a job. When they fold up, we told them about a transformer.
Mm-hmm.
But the post leaned right across the road. No support to hold up the load. It fell.
Yes.
They come and they do the job, they repair it. A broken wire live is on the ground when they come. They put up their post, do what they have to do, and the live wire is still here on the ground.
So hold on. The pole was leaning. You call them never come in time.
Many times. They don't come until it falls.
Until the weight of the pole, whatever was on the pole, dry it completely down.
A big transformer, large step-down transformer with no support, so it fell.
And so eventually they came because now it gone aground.
Yeah.
Then put it up back. And you are telling me that them put up back the pole and the live wire still there ground?
Our live wire, the community is run it by twisted wire.
Uh-huh.
The black wire with the shine one. That's what they use around here. and one break and it's on the ground. I don't know if somebody cut it up, but it live wire is on the ground.
It break after JPS fix it or
before, and they came and they fix up the post and they don't rectify that one.
Maybe it's not live then. It can't be live then.
Yes, man. Got people thief light off right. So I tell you say it live.
Oh God, I shouldn't be laughing.
On the ground. On the banking side, live wire.
All right, give us the exact location for this one.
York Street, Linstead. They know exactly a road named Goggle Lane, where a big Caribbean broiler fowl farm is.
All right,
it is right at the entrance at the gate of the fowl farm.
All right, so York Street, Linstead, Goggle Lane.
Yeah, Gogolane.
Goggle Lane. Right at the entrance of the Jamaica Broilers Fowl Farm.
Not Jamaica Broilers,
Caribbean Broilers, sorry. Caribbean Broilers Fowl Farm, JPS, Goggle Lane, York Street, Linstead. You went there before to put up back the pole, but when you left the live wire ground and people are thieving light from the live wire, come and take it up and put it where it's supposed to go. And deal with the thieving light as well, because the paying customers around those people are paying for the thieving light. JPS, do the right thing. Goggle Lane, York Street, Linstead, Goggle Lane, right at the entrance of the Caribbean Broilers Fowl Farm. You can't lose. Direct directions, you cannot lose. Thank you so much for bringing it to our attention, Scotty, and I hope that they come very soon.
Blessed.
All right. Michael, good morning.
Good morning, Dr. Nora Banton. How are you this morning, miss?
I am good. How are you?
You know, so up here at the Blue Mountain here, fresh and cool, man, and just beautiful.
As usual.
Yeah. The light pieces I talk about this morning here.
Yes, sir.
Well, you see up on my place here. From Michael crossover from Michael man the place to my estate. The JPS line run over it to the community get it. But here what's happening, the line them need to be clean. Trees grow up high above the line them and thing, and in case of a storm, and so up with my fruit trees and touch the line up there, you know. So I would have liked JPS to come up a slam stood up on Michael Manley place at least come through Guava here and rectify it to the please.
All right, but Michael, you see, for the other fruit trees that you have, you need to watch them and don't make them grow up on the power line. So if you realize that any other trees going up there, you cut them, all right?
Yeah, but some of these trees, you know, miss, they are forest trees. It's not all in my estate, you know.
Okay.
The line need to be properly clean, because in case of a storm, the trees them had to come down and it miss.
Okay.
Because the last storm, you know, when it come down, everybody find themselves on my estate when they get it fixed, you know, because we belong to the communities coming like my place is the gateway.
Okay.
Yeah. So I would like them come and get the street properly clean up and things. And
have you called to report them?
Say that?
Have you called JPS to ask for someone to come?
No, you see, you've been doing this program here this morning.
No, Michael. That's not where it starts. This program is not the first line of contact. The first line of contact is the relevant authority. So I always encourage my listeners and viewers, you need to do your part first. So you come to this program when you can't go nowhere else.
Okay.
This is a last resort program, you know. It's not the first response.
Well, you know, when that's the principal, you know, miss.
I am not the principal of JPS.
I got to follow instruction.
That's right.
And make JPS know about it.
There you go. So you call them first and ask them for them to come and tell them that you're up in the Blue Mountains and these are preserved areas and they need to ensure that all is right up in the Blue Mountains.
And the thing what me want from you, miss?
Yes.
No, me don't want to call you Nora, me don't want to call you Miss Nora, me want to call you Dr. Nora Banton.
All right, so I need to go and get working.
Doctorate, please, miss.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, that is your homework. I need to have a nice and pleasant day.
You too, Mr. Michael. Have a nice and pleasant day too. All right, that was the final call for the morning. We are gonna make way now for Cliff Hughes online, and then at 10:30 we should be having our nationwide back to school quiz. It's the final round. George Davis versus Ricardo Brooks.
That was the Consumer Hour with Nora Gay Banton.
It's Monday, get over your blues. Or Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.